Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another vlog. Now, in the last episode, many of you had the audacity to imply that I snaked you. That epic game-winning shot that I made in the last episode, many of you suggested that was not my first attempt.
He got the shot off! Oh my God!
Well, this is what I have to say to that. You see, guys, it's not about how many shots you take, it's that you take the shot.
Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
I can make it rain all day long, but at the end of the day, we got a lot to do. If you didn't see my last video, I installed AWE tuning straight pipes on the Audi R8. The video unfortunately did not do it justice, so this is my iPhone 8 Plus. This is my GoPro. So I have all three cameras running right now. I'm gonna do a cold startup on a 2009 Audi R8 AWE tuning straight pipes. The drill. Wait for it. Timing is essential. Hit it. Oh my goodness, I forgot how loud it is. I used to spend a lot of time here 2 years ago. Place is still for rent, check that out. We are back. OG subscribers, you'll know exactly where we are. 2 years ago, nearly to the day, I was laid off of my job in accounting, and this is the building that I used to work at. I made a 1-year recap video last year. I'll link that in the description below. I've kind of hesitated on whether I want to make this video, but that day, the day I got laid off, it was such a pivotal moment in my life. My boss walks into my office, tells me I no longer have a job. My Lamborghini's sitting outside, which was probably one of only 3 times I ever drove the car to work. I have that thing financed through the roof, and effective immediately, I no longer have a paycheck. It was a crazy experience. It was exciting, it was scary at the same time. We're actually going to be meeting my boss later on in today's video. Funny enough, the day I got laid off, I actually filmed a video. I had 81,000 subscribers that day. Today, I have roughly 700,000 more. I'd imagine most of you guys haven't seen that, so I'm just gonna show you a couple of snippets. I'll also link the full video in the description below. Bear in mind, this is a warning. The video is a little hard to watch. It's a little bit cringy, so if you cringe, I warned you you'd cringe. One of the things I always try to tell people though, I was never meant to be a YouTuber. By nature, I'm super quiet, I'm introverted, I've never felt comfortable talking on camera, I've never felt comfortable in social situations. Being a YouTuber does not come natural to me. If you work at something hard enough, no matter what your dream is, if you work at it hard enough, you can achieve it. And I think that you'll see that 2 years ago, I was pretty hard to watch, fairly uncomfortable on camera, but if you work at something long enough and hard enough and you want it enough, you can do anything in the world, guys. So I'm not trying to like preach, I'm not trying to be inspirational. I think you'll see 2 years ago, I wasn't very good and I'm still like awkward, but I'm awkward in my own way. So roll the clips. This is gonna be a weird video, so I kid you not, today is April 1st, 2016. I'm at work with the Lamborghini and I just got laid off. Effective immediately, I no longer have a job. I can't imagine this applies to anybody, but if you're sick of underpasses, oh nope, never mind. There's a cop right there. I don't know if you can see that. We're gonna have to keep it super casual. Windows up. Hello, mate. In an unplanned sequence in the vlog, we're getting a food vlog at In-N-Out again. That's 3 times in a row. And well, if you're triggered, you should try In-N-Out, you'll feel better. I don't know how to say this, I've decided to put the bumper back on the R8. Aww. I know, trust me. I'm not excited about it because the back end, I mean, goodness gracious, Girth Nation, you know what I'm talking about. I'm taking the car to the body shop next week to get the front end fixed, and I just want the whole car to be like a complete unit when I drop it off. This is something I've been wanting to film for quite a while, and it seems like the anniversary of the day I got fired is always a good opportunity. I know there's a lot of new subscribers to the channel that probably are unfamiliar with how I got to where I'm at, because there's been a lot of ups and downs, and so I thought I'd just kind of take a couple minutes to sort of share that with you. So if you don't want to listen to this, today's video is effectively over. Okay, good. Are they gone? They're gone. Cool. I've been doing YouTube full-time now for 2 years. I was laid off April 1st, 2016. You know, back in the day when I first started my YouTube channel, people didn't really have YouTube channels. It was kind of like a novelty. I used to tell my friends and family that my dream was to become a full-time YouTuber. They didn't laugh at me. They just kind of scratched their heads in amazement, like, what is wrong with that guy? I think there's a lot of people that are probably watching this video who have dreams and that everybody around them is kind of putting them down. And I don't know why people do that. Why is it that the people who are closest to us constantly seem to put us down? Why are we not encouraging the people closest to us to become the best version of themselves, to pursue their dream? 4 years ago, I had a pretty decent job here in Park City. I was making 17 bucks an hour, and I had this tiny little YouTube channel. I must have had under 500 subscribers. I decided that I wanted to become a YouTuber full time, that I made the decision, guys, I wasn't that young at this point. I was old enough. I made the decision that I would go live in my car in Beverly Hills, California, do car spotting, and create a YouTube channel out of that. I know, it sounds really dumb, and it was really dumb. I ended up living in my car for 58 days, running around chasing supercars. My car ended up breaking down. It was a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. So I ended up having to backtrack. I ended up wasting a couple years of my life. I got the great job in accounting. And that job is really what allowed me to buy the Lamborghini. Now, I put a lot of money down on this car. I financed a lot as well, but I had a good paying job. And so making the payments was not a problem. I had this small little YouTube channel on the side for kind of like extra income. And eventually I wanted to turn it into a full-time gig. But I was just kind of doing the accounting thing, hopefully trying to pay off this car as quickly as possible. Well, April 1st, 2016, my boss rolls into my office and he tells me that effective immediately, I no longer have a job. It was exciting because, you know, now I could pursue this YouTube dream. I wasn't really ready to start pursuing it right then and there. I had like 81,000 subscribers, which wasn't bad, but I didn't think it was necessarily sustainable. So it was kind of exciting in that aspect, but it was really, really scary. I was making car payments on this car, and the car payments were not cheap. I was no longer gonna have a check every single 2 weeks. Every single penny I would have to make moving forward would be solely relied on what I could produce on YouTube. The last 2 years have been unbelievable. I've been able to travel around the world. I've been able to meet some of the most amazing people, have some of the most amazing experiences ever. And it's because I had that tenacity, that drive, that never give up mentality that you have to have. I mean, back when I was living in my car, that was not the right way to grow a YouTube channel. What that proved was my drive to become a full-time YouTuber. And without that, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you guys today. So if you guys have a dream and people are doubting you, don't listen to them. Just keep on rolling. Rear crash guard. Before I can put the rear bumper back on, I have this crash guard that I have to install first. I've been receiving direct messages left and right from people who want to buy the stock exhaust for the Audi R8. I'm going to be keeping it. Someday when I sell the car, I'll reinstall this monstrosity, take off the straight pipes, and do something with the straight pipes. What that is, I don't know. As promised, we have a very, very special celebrity guest appearance. You guys might know this man. Dude, did you make me breakfast? You made me breakfast! No, you didn't make me breakfast.
You can't put that in.
Whoa, are you kidding me? What is going on? You guys know this man. If you don't, he used to be my bodyguard. And also back in the day, he was a linebacker for the Houston Texans. You were a Pro Bowler, right? Back in 92? 92, 93.
How old am I?
Wait, the Texans weren't even around back then. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick. Nick is the owner of this house. He's also the man who canned me. Nick walked into my office and he's like, we don't want you anymore. You're out of here. If you wouldn't mind just leaving. So not only did Nick fire me, he plays for the Houston Texans, he's a bodyguard, he also gives me dating advice. So I'm talking with a girl right now on Instagram. I slid into her DMs. She's pretty cute. But anyways, we're like texting back and forth, and then it gets to the moment of truth when I ask her out to do something. And guess what? She just disappeared like a ghost in the night.
We all see it. Every man knows it. Well, I bet the viewers don't know it because they seem to be always very confident. But most normal people...
No, my viewers, man, my viewers are the best with girls.
They know how
They understand
to
girls
get
100%, yeah.
I've seen
Man,
some of those comments.
They are ridiculous. You guys,
slay it.
they do.
They just know how to do it.
They do.
But you're an accountant, I'm an accountant.
That's the thing, that's what they don't understand.
We
We're
don't have
accountants.
that.
No, we don't have that. We don't have it.
You text her, she texts you. You text her, she texts you right back. You text her, she texts you right back. And then her and you, and you're just going back and forth. And all of a sudden, the minute you say, hey, let's go grab some pizza, boom, gone. She's gone. And then she texts you back hours later and says, oh, sorry, I was at my brother's play and I had to turn off my phones. And you're like, whatever, I hate you now because I went and got pizza with somebody else. And I'm done, I'm out. And she's like, no, boo, it's all good. I still like you. Let's go get pizza another time. So then she texts you, you text her, she texts you, you text her, you're going back and forth, and you say, all right, round two, let's go get that pizza again. Boom, quiet. Oh, sorry, I'm at my sister's play. Had to turn off my phone. Let's go do it another time. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the man who fired me, and that is going to effectively end today's video. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like squad. Be sure to smash that like button. But just like that, this vlog is over, and I'm out.